The Amazon benefits a new and evolving culture and allows continuing diversity and services a vast environment. The Amazon is a great green continent within our continent. The enormous forest has been referred to as the lungs of our planet as it takes up vast amounts of South America and affects carbon and oxygen. The people should be working to restore and preserve the forest before their irreversible actions of urbanization cause it to become completely gone. The world here in the Amazon is not shrinking, it is dying. The natural resources are being diminished. Deforestation has been increasing in recent years. The rainforest is an invaluable global service protecting the river basin. The forest will no longer be able to provide the earth by preserving moisture and regulating the water. Deforestation has been caused from the increase of illegal businesses, agriculture, mining, and rubber production. Deforestation will potentially eliminate the beautiful plants that create the Amazon. Much of deforestation for the expansion of the frontier of agriculture has greatly affected the oxygen and carbon dioxide that used to be produced by this area. This is decreasing the chance of promoting a clean air forest that could lead to curing or reducing diseases that are constantly evolving in this region. The forest lowers greenhouse gases emitted. 70% of the plants found only in the Amazon forest have shown to have cancer-fighting compounds. If the deforestation trend continues, there will be no land left to preserve the historical findings as well as medical findings. Although the people of the Amazon have always defended the earth and depended upon it for food, shelter, and medical plants, they are contributing to the strong pressure to deforest. One of the growing concerns about deforestation held by the natives in the Amazon and surrounding areas is the possibility of running out of plants, leading to no more medicine. If medicine runs out, there will no longer be people. The Amazonian environment and its plants have long served as a living pharmacy for those indigenous people that are struggling. Fortunately, there are alternatives to the continued deforestation. For example, one of the most promising is the increase in tourism and ecotourism. Ecotourism is important for the Amazon since it leads to development. Development has become a major goal in the Amazon area of Brazil. Unfortunately, most of the endeavors have had bad effects. The process of ecotourism is also a good way to conserve ecosystems, which is very important to the Amazonians. The Amazonian people will benefit from the increase in tourism, as well as the people in the world. This area is trying to keep the negative impacts of tourism to a minimum at the same time. In the progress of tourism, the areas near the Amazon, people have built many theme parks, convention centers, hotels, and hope to create further employment in this area. There are many benefits to ecotourism, but there are also a few negative impacts as well. The people that live in the Amazon had to develop a food source other than the trees and animals that are losing their habitats due to deforestation. So farming and ranching activities are expanding quickly, in other words. However, even though many Amazonians are trying to defend the forest, the federal laws are working against them. The laws require a person who wants to begin a farm to cut the trees down and burn them to clear the land. Farming is increasing quickly with the same requirements to clear, knocking out many valuable square miles that are essentially irreplaceable. The forest is being transformed by clearing trees and hunting the animals that are seed predators and dispensers. This essentially harms the replenishment of trees. Because the area known as the Amazon over the few past decades has gone through such a forced evolution, it has concerned and focus the attention of many naturalists. These researchers are so interested in studying the Amazon area because now unknown species and variations are discovered, and little is known and documented about the animal life already there. They find the facts about the reproduction cycles, genetics, and lifespan. The Amazon is one of the world's greatest centers of biodiversity of animals and continues to grow. For many years, researchers have been amazed by the Amazon's diversity. In order for naturalists to learn about the diversity, they trap mammals from different types of environments of the Amazon to study how they change and evolve due to the changes of the forest and lacking food sources. The Amazon's continued physical changes have become known as a refugia, an environment that allows species to survive the threat of extinction by adaptability, creating the many diverse animals that we see today. The biological diversity has come from the separation of the populations due to the physical, ecological changes to the area from floods, earthquakes, and other natural disasters. Some of which form the rivers in the Amazon basin that have initiated the first steps of specification by creating a barrier that separates the animals. Since the discovery of geological boundaries, the increase of diversity has drastically grown. The animals have shown rapid transformation and development that are connected to genetic science. The health of the planet depends on the Amazon River. That is a broad statement, but one that becomes evident. The Amazon basin covers 2.7 million square miles, mostly in Brazil, but also large areas of Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, Bolivia, Venezuela, Guyana. It is the world's largest natural reservoir and biodiversity material.